Good morning, and good morning. I just want to share with us this morning from the book of Second Corinthians chapter 10, reading verses 3 through 6. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ, and having a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. This is a very inspiring word to begin our day. Just being reminded that as we wake up each day, we wake up to the battles of this world and this life. But as we approach these situations, we must remember that though we are human beings, though we walk around in the flesh, though we live in a physical world, we do not adopt the methods of the world. So here we are encouraged. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Now the things of the world are carnal, and a carnal weapon cannot produce spiritual results. Amen. So as we go through today, and as we are encountering the different battles, however they may present themselves, we must remember that we cannot fight according to the world system. And now this battle is not just about using guns, knives, machetes, and that kind of stuff, but it goes deeper than that. Because when you think of even our education, sometimes it has become a weapon, right? Or knowledge has become a weapon. And so these things are carnal. They really don't benefit us spiritually. And if we just look back at what Paul also wrote in the book of Ephesians chapter 6, he outlines that our weapons are not in the physical, but it's against the principalities, against the powers, against the rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness, right? So we cannot counteract these things with the physical things. Our carnal education, it has no benefit when it comes to these warfare. So therefore, we have to take on our spiritual weapons, and he also reminds us what these weapons are. Amen. Because he tells us that we need to pray, we need to put on the helmet of salvation, and he named a few things that we need to do in order to be victorious in the battles. Amen. But now he also reminds us that as we move away from the carnality of this world, then we are able to cast down imaginations and the high things that exalt itself. So there again, we're talking about things that presents itself against the truth of God. So it is also important. So we see the knowledge of God becomes important, and not just the knowledge of the world, not just the education, for example, that we gain as we go through life or through school. We're talking about status, because sometimes our education may put us in some high places, but these are not what we use when we are fighting the battles as the children of God. So let us be encouraged this morning that we are living in the physical world. We are human beings, but we cannot adapt to the culture of this world. Amen. So as we go forth today, may we fight the good fight of faith. May we arm ourselves with the spiritual armors, that we may not be defeated children.